Welcome home. This is the Residency Podcast. I am Jeff Tomasik with Drew Belcher and Lo Raven.
Hello.
We are here in Las Vegas to bring you our takes on the biggest stories in business, entertainment, hospitality, and pop culture. Make sure to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Give us 5 stars and write a review on Apple. Follow on Spotify. Check out our full video episodes on YouTube. Let's go. How you feeling?
Good. It's another morning episode on a Friday.
And we're not hungover.
Not hungover.
It's nice.
I feel great today.
No
This is
way.
awesome.
You were super hungover.
Last week.
Oh my God. Yeah.
God,
I
dude.
feel
What a week.
I feel baby rested. My parents are here for 3 days and help with the mornings with the kids. Unbelievable.
Yeah, good, right? You guys getting some rest and hanging out?
The difference, like a 2-hour difference in the morning, makes everything.
Sneak away for a little parental sex, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything.
I feel you.
Sleep more.
I'm just sleeping. I'm actually having
Get to
zero
eat-
sex.
Don't you eat
more
like
sleep.
oatmeal every week or every day or something like that? What's your like morning routine?
Oatmeal
Yeah,
every morning.
Eat your oatmeal in peace.
What kind of oatmeal?
Like maple brown sugar with peanut butter powder?
Like the packet one, or do you make your own maple and brown sugar?
No, packet one.
Yeah, packet one, bro, all day. I don't have time for that shit.
That shit. With Canadian maple syrup
Yeah,
and like
no.
the perfect amount. No.
Absolutely not.
Packet one, you
Yeah,
know?
fuck that.
Better oats, bomb.
Yeah,
There you
perfect.
go.
Little chia seeds in there, peanut butter powder, rip it up.
That was a free plug.
Feeling
Wow.
healthy. All right, I'm feeling good today. It's Father's Day weekend. So we hope you guys, when this comes out, we hope you spent your Sunday going wild for Father's Day, the whole weekend.
Absolutely fucking ape shit.
Going nuts.
Hey, happy Father's Day, guys. You guys are dads.
Thank you. It's my
There
first
you go.
one.
There it is. There it
and
is.
damn it, we deserve the celebration.
You know what? It starts now. It's Friday. Father's Day is on Sunday. This weekend, young kings, if you have a child or you take care of a kid, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Whatever
it
you
starts
want.
now.
Yeah.
She's mowing the lawn. She's taking the trash out. She's washing the car. She's paying for fucking dinner.
I think the full weekend extension is deserved.
All of it.
And this is my first one, so
Absolutely.
I'm going to abuse it.
Oh, yeah. Very first one.
Starting now, I'm coming home saying, hey, massages now.
Guess what today is?
Feed me grapes.
Right now. Let's talk about some crazy Father's Day facts.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. U.S. consumers are estimated to spend a record high $20.1 billion on Father's Day gifts. We're getting appreciated more than ever
On
before.
bullshit accessories?
Yeah.
On ties and barbecue accessories.
Yeah.
Crappy clothing, socks.
sure.
An average of $174 each on Father's Day items. I feel like that's high. That's amazing.
That's very high.
That's electronics, guys. That's what that is.
Electronics is
Okay, that
For
like
sure.
a
That
big
makes
piece of that.
Because
for sure.
okay, so I'll add up all the gifts that I get and see
Yeah.
if it totals $174.
Yeah.
Woo.
It fucking better.
It better. $170 is nothing.
Hey guys, I got this really sick dad shirt. You know,
Yeah.
dads are cool.
$6.99 from Target.
Fuck.
I will say we deserve all the gifts because crazy Father's Day fact. Father's Day was not recognized as a real holiday until 1972, 58 years after Mother's Day became a holiday.
That's bullshit.
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 So we're making up time.
You need
Yeah.
our sperm. I don't care what the fuck you have to say about it. If I don't ejaculate and make that baby goo,
The baby.
ain't no baby coming.
We're an integral part of the situation here.
Like half
Has
and
to
half.
be done.
Half and half.
58 years is a long time
That's
to
a
just go
long time.
unrecognized, unappreciated.
You know what I mean?
You know,
Come on,
lackluster.
Oh, my God.
What's the worst Father's Day gift you can give or get? Probably.
Man, I feel like the tie is just so.
Yeah, ties are terrible.
I feel like that's just like a terrible fucking gift.
Socks.
No, see, I
Draws.
think these are gifts though that are just portrayed in like movies and shit. No one really gets their father.
Pajamas.
I think.
I like pajamas.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
With the little dick slip, dude, and you just pull it out. You know, slowly.
I hate pajamas. I need to wear the least amount of clothing.
Oh,
like,
I sleep naked, but I'm saying like pajamas to lounge around in. You know?
Yeah.
little flannel action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
else?
Whatever.
Cow slippers.
I feel like you always get some. Well, obviously, our children are too young
Yeah.
to really do anything.
Yeah.
But when your kids are
You
young,
guys
too,
get throw up.
that they make the handmade Father's Day gift, like you get
Oh,
like a
yeah.
rock or like a macaroni
Yeah.
like situation, and then but the wife's got to come in. I feel like Mother's Day gifts are pretty significant.
Pretty fucking significant, to be honest. I know from
From-
experience.
Yeah.
I feel like dads are kind of hard to shop for sometimes.
I'm not. I'm the easiest guy to shop for.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
absolutely.
If you could request, because no one's gonna hear this till after Father's Day. What are you asking for Father? Like it was Christmas. What
I
would
mean,
you-
I'm super.
you already have it.
I do have everything, but I'm
Yeah.
addicted. Even though I have a ton of fragrances,
It's
we
like-
call them fragrances, not colognes. Fragrances. I feel like I'm so easy to shop for. Just give me a nice fragrance.
Got
There
it.
you go.
That's it.
Maybe
super
some,
easy.
maybe some new sunglasses.
That you know what? No, I do the cheapies.
Oh, cheapies.
Because I always lose them.
I'm a big
or-
sunglasses. I used to buy so many pairs of sunglasses. they're all gone.
Yeah, same with me. So
They're all
I
at
get
some
entries
Vegas
now.
pool
Yeah, you
club
lose
or a
them
beach in
somewhere.
Mexico.
Yeah.
All
For
of them.
sure.
I have never bought an expensive pair of sunglasses in the past fucking maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
No Ray-Bans, none of that bullshit. No,
I
Louis,
own.
none of that.
I actually have a couple, like 2 pairs that I still own, but I only wear them when with non-alcohol events.
Not when I'm
Non-alcohol
not when I'm
events.
fucked up acting a
Yeah.
fool.
Well, because I wear them and then I just take them off. I always like want to take them off. I don't feel like I.
Where do you put them? Are you like
Yeah,
glasses on the shirt guy?
This guy on the shirt
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
and then I lean over and they're just
They're
gone.
gone, yeah, for sure.
I don't notice, and then the next day I'm like, or the next time I want to wear sunglasses, I'm like, where are they?
Yeah, I'm the same way. Every time I'm at a pool party or something and I have them on, I obviously have to take them off to do the lines of cocaine. And I set them down somewhere and I
Smart.
can never find them.
Smart,
Well,
smart,
That was a joke, guys.
smart,
Come on.
smart. Multitasking is tough.
Yeah.
You know, you need those Apple AirTag sunglasses finders.
What have you lost more of? Like jackets at a club or glasses at like a pool party?
100%
Glasses.
Not
Glasses?
even-
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not
I'm
even-
never
yeah.
leaving jackets
I'm
at
a
the
big
club, yeah.
sun pool party guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Glasses gone.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I try not to take off jackets as much as possible at
At the clubs?
Nightclubs,
Because you know, they get stomped on, cranberry juice all over them.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you got to pick it up and like do the shake.
It's
you know?
gross.
The
You can't
shake.
put it back on.
There's
It's
confetti.
soggy.
There's
Just-
cigarettes.
It's soggy.
If you think about like probably 50% of the time a girl has like put her purse in a drawer, it's disappeared.
gone.
For sure.
So there's
getting
no way I'm
jacked.
putting my jacket in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Freaking retard, Lindsay. Like, oh my God, hey, vodka cranberry, sorry. Wrong.
Damn, Lindsay.
Wrong.
Shit.
Lindsay just got clowned.
All right, I'm excited to hear the Father's Day gifts.
Yeah, I want to hear some too. I'll share mine. You'll share yours.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got to be like Apple Watches. Are gonna be like #1 gift. It's gonna be the easiest dumb shit.
No, remember we talked about this. I'm never rocking an Apple Watch.
I'm
please-
literally watching Apple
So
Watch.
please do
right
not
right
give me an
now.
Apple Watch.
I'm literally
for what?
ro-
You have an iPhone. The
Yeah,
fuck
but-
you need an Apple Watch for?
I mean, you don't know until you know. You don't know.
He likes to keep his
until
phone in his pocket and just
you
look
know.
at his
Yeah,
wrist.
I'm not gonna lie. At the very beginning, I was having a tough time. Like the first 2 weeks, I was like, "This is stupid," and then I was like, "Yo, this is pretty fucking convenient." You leave your phone somewhere. You actually see
I would
which
lose my
messages
phone.
are coming
I
in.
never do.
That are
My
important.
phone's always in my hand.
Double
All right, we'll
whammy.
see.
Double whammy.
We'll
Lowe's
see.
got two.
I've got two.
That's another thing that you lose to the phone.
I've never lost my phone.
I have.
No, I broke
Actually,
it.
no.
Jeff has some fucking wild days, dude. What's
I've
going on
cracked
here?
my phone a couple times being an idiot.
Mine's already cracked.
But
It was actually back in the BlackBerry days. I used to lose my BlackBerry.
That's the worst.
That's just the fucking worst.
yeah.
Gotta add you back on BBM, bro.
Yeah, you have to pretty much start from square one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Father's Day. I hope everyone went absolutely crazy
Oh.
because it is probably the best holiday. What, are you all right over there?
Yeah,
You
good.
dying? All right. Speaking of daddies, Alex Cooper and the Daddy Gang got a $60 million early Father's Day gift present. She has taken her podcast, Call Her Daddy, and officially left Barstool Sports after 3 years and signed one of the biggest podcast contracts ever.
Yeah, it's like
For
Conor
anybody.
Rogan.
Yep.
And she actually talked shit about all her headlines being female in the headline. And she was like, that's fucked up because I'm one of the biggest podcast contracts ever. Not the biggest female one, just period.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
take that specific out, which I thought was interesting that I didn't really think about that. Obviously, I'm not a girl, so that doesn't come to mind.
Yeah.
But it is true. Like
Yeah, it's very true.
It is 100%. She is at the almost Rogan numbers, more than Dak Shepard got, I believe that we talked about. So she'll be slinging sex advice and wild stories exclusively on Spotify now for the next 3 years, $20 million a year. This just shows how much it's worth to get more users to your platform.
She's a quarterback.
I mean, yeah, that deal is fucking
That's
absolutely
crazy.
insane.
20 a year is wild.
$20 million a year. And remember, she still owns 100% of Call Her Daddy. This is just a 3-year distribution deal.
Yeah.
They're essentially just paying to buy the Call Her Daddy users to go to Spotify.
Yeah.
Because
It's to be exclusively on there.
Because it'll be exclusively on there.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to her show, you have to download Spotify. You
That's
don't have
hot.
to download premium.
That's sick.
So they're paying for the users. That's what they're paying for.
For sure.
So how big is this deal? Is this worth it? This is monster for podcasts in general.
It's huge. We called it. We said she's going to go to Spotify and get the bag.
100%.
And she got the bag.
And well deserved, man. Her shit is huge.
Guys, if you look at the numbers, she does like Rogan-esque numbers.
She does. She's
Yeah.
top
Like
five.
all her downloads, her streams.
Think
everything.
about this. She on the article it said that she was a top five total podcasts on Spotify in 2020, and the majority of her downloads came from Apple.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
So
So-
they just gobbled up an entire consumer base that doesn't even have
yeah,
Spotify.
that was
Exactly.
on Apple. For
wow,
sure.
that's an absolute win for Spotify.
flex.
That's what it is for them too.
Yeah.
They're just purchasing the people who are now going to go to Spotify and they're listening to Call Her Daddy every single week. they could possibly start listening to their music and other podcasts, and then eventually download
because you're
premium,
already on the platform.
and then go from there.
What I like too is she's honestly grown a lot in her content. If you listen to any of the recent episodes, or maybe like the past 4 to 6 months worth of episodes, it's not so much just talking about sucking dude's dick and fucking doing anal and the sloppy toppy, the gluck gluck, the gluck gluck blowjob. She's actually matured a ton in the content. She's opened up about her depression and the way she felt during the pandemic and the recent split with Sophia with an F.
Yeah.
I almost forgot her name. How irrelevant is she lately?
Wow.
How butthurt is she now?
Wow.
Oh my God.
I think you just like this was probably the best thing that could have happened to her because of the fallout. She now owns 100% of the IP, which is insane. No splits, no deals, no nothing, no network.
It's all her.
She owns 100% of that, and that's $60 million just for the podcast. She's also Spotify has first look rights to other shows that she could do, and they semi-announced that she's going to be doing a project with Barstool outside of the podcast. That'll probably be a first look for Spotify, and Barstool is doing all of her merch.
Yeah, so we that's fucking insane.
That's dope. That's sick.
So on Dave Portnoy's podcast, he was like, "Hey, look, I love how this ended. No network or sponsor can pay her what Spotify, like a platform,
sure.
like a
Yeah.
Spotify,
Yeah,
an
yeah,
Apple, a YouTube has astronomically more money than anyone else that could possibly sponsor you.
Yeah.
High noon. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get that money from those brands. But now the relationship with Barstool is so incredible. I guess they're still going to do other projects together outside of Call Her Daddy because the relationship is so good. Dave Portnoy and Barstool knew that she was, and Erica Nardini knew that she was looking elsewhere and was doing it on the up and up, was taking the meetings, and they're still going to do her merch. So I think it shows you how a network could take you from no one and help you. Now, granted, she did plenty on her own to help you blow up, and then it's like a sports contract.
I mean,
it's
of course.
It's like a rookie deal. She got a rookie deal, and now she just signed monster
Yankees.
money with the Yankees. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, it's not. She didn't blow up because she was playing well.
No, she blew up because Barstool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
so
they have tons of podcasts. She obviously had found a niche that wasn't being spoken to yet,
Yeah.
because to have a great podcast is incredible.
For sure.
To have a top 5 podcast on multiple platforms is almost impossible, especially for someone who's that new and unknown at the very beginning. Like you have someone like a Joe Rogan or like the other ones were Joe Rogan, like the Crime Junkie podcast and like NBC, like Nightline News. Like those are like unstoppable forces.
Yeah.
And to enter into that echelon, you're in with people like Dak Shepard, with Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
with these Spotify originals that are just making money hand over fist.
How bad do you think Sophia feels right now?
Jeez.
Do you think she feels like super bummed out? She has to.
She has
She
to.
absolutely
She
fucking
has
has
to.
to.
She missed out on an
Because
incredible
I
deal.
think from what Alex was saying, it was Sophia's whole plan to kind of orchestrate the departure and break out of the contract initially. And then Alex was like, hey, what the fuck are we doing?
How could you not be pissed?
Yeah, she's fucking
Yeah.
so pissed. Are you kidding
And,
me?
How
and
could
she's-
you not
she
be
broke
pissed?
up with a dude.
She had half.
And the worst part is that she has a platform and she can't talk about it because she doesn't want to give it any more light. And I'm
Yeah.
sure she would love to just talk shit, but she can't.
I mean, she was just on the No Jumper podcast and she touched on it briefly, but it's a no win for her, man.
Yeah.
She fucked
You
up.
took
she
an L.
She
She took a
knows she
freaking
fucked
L.
up royally.
This is just every single one of these that people keep paying an inordinate amount of money for podcasts just shows you why they're investing in this future of the concept for the next couple of years. Like they know.
Dave saw this was coming though too. Even a year and a half ago, which was halfway through their contract, he knew that eventually they were going to start shopping around and go elsewhere after
course,
that
of
3-year
course.
contract. Because it wasn't a long contract. 3 years is not long. And
Yeah.
Dave was like, "Oh my god, these girls are picking up crazy steam. They are blowing up. Their merch fucking sells out. They've gained an entire cult following. Barstool's now gained an entire female cult demographic. Everyone won, but he knew." They were going to leave, or she was going to
Yeah.
leave and get the fucking bag.
But I think it worked out good for everybody. They're still doing the merch. They're
The
gonna
fact
do
that they're
another-
still going to do the merch
and
is
another
fucking
project.
huge.
Yeah, it's
they already
great.
said they're going to do another project together, which is great. Because I'm sure now, like we had said, she has an opportunity now, maybe not to make a network, but do other shows under her umbrella that are going to be
Or
huge.
do other kind of media with them, right?
But by the way, you can have things that aren't as big as Call Her Daddy and still be crazy successful, right? Like she's on the
For sure.
upper. You can be a mid-level great show and still do unbelievable revenue. You know what I mean? Especially if you're attached to the brand.
Yeah, we had said that for now she needs to go to Spotify, get that bag, but eventually she will have that little network.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
And I
next
think
6
that's in the future for sure.
Well, they said in the article too that they have first look rights and that they're already planning. Erica Nardini said it on her show that they're already planning a project together that'll launch within the next year.
That's right. That's right.
Like another podcast.
Go crush it. Good for you.
I'm a big fan. I hope they crush it.
It is funny how these big brands, because users don't matter too. And I mean, her content's explicit as shit. I mean, she just says whatever she wants to.
I love it.
And did you listen to her episode about this where she like talked about the deal?
No, I'm going to though.
I did. And there's a part in there too where she talked about how incredible she felt after she signed the deal. And she was like, I went over and I fucked my boyfriend, and all I could think about was this big green Spotify
Oh my
dick.
god.
And I was just laughing so
Let's
hard.
go.
Like, I'm assuming everyone at Spotify was listening to this first episode after she signed the deal.
Yeah, for sure.
And the first 20
Of
minutes are just like, I'm fucking this big green Spotify dick. I was like,
God
But
bless.
that's what makes her her. And the
Yeah.
people at Spotify know that. They
that.
understand that. They have to give
You
her
have to
free
get it.
creative control.
Yeah.
Good for her, man.
Good for
Hopefully
her.
we can get there one day.
Yeah.
And just start blowing out cocaine references.
I'd
you know?
love to fuck that big green dick. Let's go.
I'll take that big green dick all day. I
Let's
don't even
go.
care.
All right, huge deal, major for podcasts. If you guys are listening, this is what is continuing all other smaller podcasts, medium podcasts.
We just need that little sliver of hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Give me the little sliver of
just
hope.
to keep rocking. Okay, another huge influencer, Mr. Beast. If you guys don't know, probably what is he, the number 1 biggest YouTuber on the planet?
I guess.
He thinks you should be able to invest in creators and influencers just like you do with companies, and he's willing to throw his own money down to prove it. Mr. Beast is now working with an investment fund called Juice Funds that will offer creators up to $250,000 in exchange for a stake in their channels, and give the opportunity for the fund, for people to invest in the fund, which invests in the creators. Is this like a big business in the making?
I mean, yeah, didn't we just talk about like the human stock market last
Yeah,
year?
yeah, for sure.
It's kind of similar, but I do like this because it's not like these content houses to where, you know, like a Jake Paul's Team 10 to where Jake Paul gets a cut of all these little YouTubers or influencers if they begin to make it. This is almost like an actual investment fund raised by outside capital like you or I could say, hey, Mr. Beast has X amount of creators. This is the roster.
Yeah.
If you want to invest in the fund, here it is.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And you
do
get tutelage from Mr. Beast and things
I
like
do
that.
like the idea, but Mr. Beast is just kind of weird lately. I don't know. He's gotten some crazy horror stories about people that work with him and just the way he treats them. I'm not cool with that. But I do love Mr. Beast and his content.
I do too, and I think I'm sure once you get big enough too, everyone talks shit about you in some
Yeah,
light,
but there's
in some weird fashion.
just so many. I don't know.
Do you think that small creators, like they would want $250,000 for small creators?
a lot.
Gigantic amount of money.
It's a ton.
That can change. That can allow you to do that. You're
That's like
creating full time, right?
That's a 5-year salary for like a basic dude.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
really crazy.
And that gives you better editors,
100%.
better video, better equipment, and like I said, the ability to actually put 100% of your time into
And
it.
who's actually picking which creator these artists? Mr. Beast himself is going to pick.
So Mr.
That's going to be the
Mr. Beast and his
influencer
team
we're
are
gonna
going to
we're
help
gonna
with
fund.
eyeing creators like, hey, I think this guy really has the X factor, because he obviously knows what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
And then we'll give them advice, tutelage, obviously probably assist with their channel and help them grow. I think
Hey,
it's
how
smart.
big? And what kind of stake are you talking about? Like, where he's gonna be like, hey, give them direction on here. This is what you need to do. Here's the 250K. I get 60% control of what
No,
you're
no,
doing.
I think it's just like any other company, right? Depending on where they are, if they're at a 50,000 followers, 20,000
Yeah.
subscribers, or a million, maybe even someone who's a million subscribers. Sometimes, unless you're doing like finance, if you're a million subscribers, you're not making that much money. Like you're not rich by any means. This could be the catapult to get you to the 10 million range, possibly. I think it's smart. I mean, I think there's sometimes that I see people online. I'm like, damn, especially in the early like TikTok days. I'm like, this kid is gonna be big. This guy is gonna be big, or this girl is gonna be big. I wish I could try to like, or think about like a musical artist, right? In the very beginning, if you listen to someone's first album, you're like, man, this guy is like gonna be so huge. Like, I don't know, they came to Vegas and are getting like $20,000 for a show.
Yeah.
Think about this. Hakkasan Group used to pay Chainsmokers, like they used to make like $20,000 a show.
No.
And now they make
add another zero.
Imagine if you saw Chainsmokers, like, God, these guys are going to be the next big thing. I'll invest $300,000.
Yeah.
At that time would have been a crazy amount in 10% of you as a business.
Yeah.
Valuing you at $3 million business.
Yeah.
Now they're like fucking raking in money,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
a company.
Yeah,
It's
I
possible.
like it, especially from the YouTube aspect, because a lot of these bigger creators, they talk about YouTube burnout, which I could totally see being real. So if you're willing to invest some money into a fund to now hire an editing team and an audio team and all that, I think it gives that actual creator more time to just create.
Yeah, for
doesn't
sure.
doesn't have to worry about, fuck, I gotta go edit now for 6 hours, and then
you get more content out of it.
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
creator just creates. There's a videographer, there's an editor, and boom.
And make it their main hustle.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Main
Yeah.
thing.
Be like, hey, you
get
can
to
quit your
focus on it.
shitty job
Like, all day.
at Starbucks or whatever and just go now and make videos and think of, because most of it is like actually coming up with amazing
Sure,
concepts,
sure.
Yeah.
which is quite a bit of time.
And then filming the content.
And then filming
yeah.
it, doing it, editing it. I also think that a cosign from a legitimate creator sometimes can be the one thing that just ramps you up, and now they're incentivized to do so.
You're not
No,
getting a
100%.
legitimate creator. You're getting the biggest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in general,
Yeah.
right? Like any cosign from someone who's usually bigger than you is a huge attribute.
It's like signing to Rock Nation.
Right, yeah. It's like
literally what it
getting
is.
Jay-Z to being featured on one of your songs.
For sure.
on
That's
dropping your
exactly what
first
it is.
album, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, cool. Hey, guys, I have a guest on my, doing whatever random video today, too. Mr. Beast is going to go eat hot dogs with me. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
You know? All right, cool. That's crazy. All right, so Mr. Beast might be helping YouTube creators blow up, but you know who needs no help on the internet right now? OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Crushing it.
OnlyFans needs no help. They're raising money at a $1 billion valuation, 130 million users with $2 billion in total sales, which generated $400 million in revenue because they take a 20% rip
Yeah.
on all the revenue that's generated. So according to the valuation Depop got, they were 70 million users and got a $1.6 billion valuation. OnlyFans has 130 million users.
Almost double. Yeah.
Excuse me. They did 70 million in revenue,
Okay.
and they're doing 400 million in revenue.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Crazy.
And they got valued at 1.6 billion, and they're getting valued at, and OnlyFans is getting valued at 1 billion. They should be worth like $9 billion.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
Is this a steal because it's heavily focused on sex, and maybe people are a little bit weary if they can ever get out of that mindset?
Yeah.
Is that why you think they're
OnlyFans will always have that mindset.
Yeah, it'll always have
it'll always be
connotation.
labeled as that pornography connotation.
I
Absolutely.
think
100%.
I think because of that, it might be the biggest steal in the entire world.
Or Depop is just way overvalued.
One of them is one is
Yeah.
overvalued or one is undervalued.
But why are guys still paying $10 a month to watch some chick show her tits?
I think it's just the general aspect that OnlyFans is not about celebrity. It's about like the
It's-
people that
Really,
you
the
think,
normal everyday people. But if you search
It's
hard
the-
enough on Reddit and the internet, you can find
No,
any of these
I don't think,
IG
I don't
thotties
think
tits.
that's it though. I think it's the communication. I think it's
What do you
being
mean?
able to text
Messaging,
them, message
yeah.
them, and get an answer back.
the messaging is crazy. That's
That's
people
where they
make so
get a
much
lot of their money.
You can do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it all is.
Pay to message, or you can give a tip or a gift or
It's,
whatever.
it's these girls that post their videos, photos, whatever. You can see that stuff on IG or whatever Reddit forums, right? But you guys or these guys get to talk to these girls and pay $1 for every response or whatever it is.
or
And it's-
5 or whatever. Yeah, they can do anything.
Yeah,
they
the
want.
girls go, hey, I'm going live for 2 hours at 7 p.m. Come chat with me. And they're just talking, hey. Just hey is $2.
It's crazy.
It's
The
great.
year of the simp. Oh
Yeah,
my God. I love it.
exactly.
Hey, honestly, good for the girls. Or the
Great for the
guys that
girls.
do it, whoever.
I'm sure there's some guys on OnlyFans that are crushing.
For sure.
it, by
I
the
think
way.
there are some dudes that
Like
are just
Tyga,
crushing
right?
it.
I'm sure. No, I mean like actual
Yeah,
dudes
yeah,
who are
yeah.
like not like Tyga's like doing his own like half porn network over
Yeah,
here.
for sure.
But do you think this the biggest steal? I feel like in comparison,
If comparing it to the Depop valuation, absolutely.
it just happened.
Yeah.
It is literally it just happened a week, 2 weeks ago. It's a platform,
For- 400
user wise
million, that's
and revenue wise, crazy difference. The only difference is one is mainstream fashion and one is OnlyFans.
Tits. One is
I think
tits.
it's a solid deal. What's that? That's like 2.5x.
They should be worth if it was the same valuation of revenue, they should be worth $9 billion.
Yeah, think about like real estate. Like,
Yeah.
you have a house around the corner. It's like pretty much your house should sell for a similar price range.
But this
Yeah.
used to be used for porn shoots.
But there's tons of, there's tons of fucking cum
I've
stains
seen
in
this
the
house
carpet.
before.
Yeah.
I've seen that kitchen. I know that one. I think that has to be it. Otherwise,
be.
or they're just they have someone stupid doing their raise.
No, they don't. They don't.
You know, so again, I can't see that happening.
It's,
just-
it's the porn for sure.
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah, for
it's
sure.
the thought that OnlyFans.
Or that Depop valuation is just absurd. 7x, 8x. What is it? No, it was like 10x.
Yeah, it was a lot. No, it was like 20.
Or 20x. Yeah, it's a joke.
70 million in revenue.
I think that the
1.6.
OnlyFans deal is just fair. I think that's a normal deal.
I actually
just-
no 400 million in revenue. You're getting like a 1.2x for your valuation. They're not.
That's a
400
steal.
million
That's a
in
steal.
revenue.
Yeah, it's
That's a
steal.
fucking
It's a steal.
steal.
It's a steal.
Have you messaged anyone on OnlyFans?
I have not. But
Never?
my homegirl does it. I've never done it. I don't even, no, not at all.
I mean, we're getting
Just
you.
slide in the DM.
We're getting you a lot on the apps, Lo. I think you need to do a lot more fucking
Yeah,
research.
can you just
here.
like? I want to see how it works. Like, do they take it immediately from your account? Like, ching ching. Like you immediately go down $2.
I'm sure.
No, I think, ooh,
Does it show you like your balance in the corner and it just like ching ching? Does it make like a little sound? Ching, ching?
Goodbye.
You know?
Goodbye.
like a Venmo send?
Yeah, something.
A negative sound, and on the other end, the girl gets a positive sound. I mean,
Great question. Great question.
I think it's. I mean, you're doing research on the app. Unfortunately, I cannot download this app and call it research.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Oh, you know what? It might be like the in-app purchases. It's just like your normal like Apple.
Your credit card's linked.
Yeah,
and
credit
as
card's
soon
just
as you
linked.
buy
Every time
something,
you
it's just
talk, every
gone.
time you talk, yeah.
Yeah.
It's $1,
They-
$1.
I'm not worried
your
about
bank
the-
statements must be
I'm
crazy.
not worried about their logistics. I'm pretty sure they got that money down. But think about this though: 400 million in revenue is great. They did $2 billion in transactions in 2020.
That's insane.
It's a lot of texting.
Damn, that's insane.
$2 billion in transactions.
I want to say a majority of the revenue came from males paying females.
Of course. What are you
100%.
thinking?
100%. That wasn't like a gigantic thought you just had.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I had this wild thing.
Guys, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Pretty sure guys are paying for OnlyFans.
Pretty sure
They're
the dudes
majority.
are the ones funding this entire fucking thing.
Oh my god! And some of these girls are making so.
Who's the highest paid? Does it say?
I don't know.
I
That's a
think
great
Black
question.
China is. Remember Black China?
I heard Tana Mojo is.
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I heard she's making like some inordinate amount of money.
Oh, she's so gross.
And that girl
though.
Karina Kopf just got on there too, who's like in all of David Dobrik's, and I think she made like $1 million.
Yeah, she said she made $1 million
in
in
her
like.
first weekend.
Jeez, Louise.
What the fuck are we doing?
It's a wrap.
What are we doing?
Look, man, go do it, Tana. Go get it. Go, crush it. Let's rock. Why not?
Would Melissa get mad if you started an OnlyFans, showed your dick, but made $1 million over the weekend?
Ooh, $1 million for
Probably, yeah.
Like
Dick.
just Jeff's junk was just plastered all over the internet
Jeff's
on all
junk.
subreddits and shit.
Jeff's
Probably
junk
yes.
is it.
For $1 million?
For $1 million?
over the weekend?
I'll ask.
If you guaranteed 500,000,
I'll ask.
I need the answer.
I'll ask. It's a mute point because I'm not making $1 million.
I need the answer.
That's a fact. Hey, babe, I had this idea, but I only made $38.
I made $17,
Yeah.
babe.
we came up under our projections.
Yeah, I had this message, but I think it was Drew. It's tough. Look, I think if you're an investor, investing in this could probably be a steal compared to
Jeff's
another one.
junk is great.
Jeff's junk, dude.
It could be hot. All right, we'll see. Good luck. Good luck, guys. If you're not making money off OnlyFans, you should try some other things. You know what I mean?
Try Depop.
Yeah, try Depop.
There you go.
Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine agree with every teenager in thinking that high school is boring as shit.
I love this
Yeah.
story.
So they decided to make the coolest high school in America. It'll be located in the Los Angeles School District, which
Let's
is the
go.
second largest in the country.
LA Unified.
And they will focus more heavily on music, entrepreneurship, having state-of-the-art equipment, and be built in a community with a heavy minority population. They're taking over already existing middle school. So like the actual time of they're not building a brand new school,
Yeah.
they're just totally renovating. Is this incredible?
I love
is
this
incredible.
story. And it's public or private?
It's public.
I love it.
Public. It's for the people. It's completely funded by them, and they'll actually have transportation for anyone outside of
Yeah.
the immediate district to be able to come if for some reason they qualify. And didn't go over exactly who would be allowed into the school, but
What's the mascot?
I think that.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, God damn it. I need the
A beat.
mascot. A beat.
Ooh, the beats.
He already,
No,
ca-
the
he already
reason-
cashed
Yeah,
out on
he's
that.
out. He's
No,
done
one
with
one
that
thing I
shit.
think that's really incredible about this, right, is do you guys ever take ceramics in high school?
No.
Do you guys ever take like home economic or home
Yeah, I did home
economics?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. I did home ec.
Shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
How
shop.
useful is that?
Not at all.
I think when we went to, hate to say this, when we all went to high school in the early 2000s, what needs to be taught now didn't even exist then.
Yeah.
And it was such an ancient, archaic, like you said, how to sew.
Yeah.
Like how to make a pillow. Like I remember legitimately sewing a pillow together.
100%.
And I remember
I made a vase. What the hell am I doing making vases?
Yeah.
Or
I-
mugs.
This now, and I think there just might be, if you innately take the desire
Yeah.
and add that to a high school situation, you just might perform better and want to do better because you want to be there. Like if you got the opportunity to go to Dr. Dre's high school,
But like that.
but that might make you want to go to high school and want to
for
give a
sure.
shit.
And then if they replace things like ceramics with beat making and production, right? And
Yeah.
that's one of your
And business.
electives. That's one of your
Business.
electives instead of ceramics. you're gonna want to go to your 4th period class.
Yeah, real business, real economics, real social media branding,
It's
marketing,
incredible.
etc.
Every school should be changing the curriculum to do things that are more interesting to the people that will be eventually
100%.
They don't
growing.
want that. They want to teach you fucking algebra and
They wanna make
fractions.
how to make
I mean-
Parmesan pull-aparts in fucking.
I think
Hey, those are fire.
even if you just changed a couple things and left the majority of like the necessary classes for the standardized tests or whatever that still
well,
exists.
yeah, of course, you're gonna have math.
I'm just saying, like, if you just took if you just added a cool factor to high school
Yeah.
that you wanted to go, I think that changes the game.
I think just changing your electives or changing the elective choices are it. It's that easy, I think.
I want them to be still super public school and not so niche, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, don't be just like a beat making
No,
school.
that's
No,
what they said.
I want it super
It's still
public.
school,
Yeah, like I
man.
don't want it to be a magnet school or this.
Yeah.
I thought this school too. They said that they want to teach some college skills
Dope.
Yeah.
that you learn in like your freshman year of college. And
Beer
just
bong.
why? Well, like why not? Why do you have to wait to pay to college to do that? You should be instilling some of those in high school already,
Yeah.
and giving people a much more usable.
For sure.
Like people always talked about, like you get to college or you graduate college and you have no idea how your taxes work. You don't know how to do your taxes.
Yeah.
Or you don't know how to like work out interest or all of these things that you might
Yeah.
have just learned in a math
Credit,
class.
credit.
But they don't put them into real life situations or credit
sure.
or anything. I think there's so much room, but I also think the majority of this, even if someone said they were doing the coolest,
Yeah.
like if we said we were doing the coolest high school in America, or just some executive was, or like a big donor,
Yeah.
like a billionaire was like, hey guys, I'm doing a public school in LA. It's gonna be the coolest school in the world, man.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, fuck you, I don't care, right? This, because it's Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
even if he's not putting $1 down and that random billionaire is the one paying for it,
Yeah.
and it's Dr. Dre's making it, all of a sudden, everybody wants to go to school.
100%.
Everyone wants to go to school now. Yeah.
That's-
Can you imagine the assemblies at that fucking school?
lit.
Could you imagine
Turns.
Dr. Dre like the opening of what if he like
The basketball team.
The
What?
football
I-
team, baseball,
what?
all that shit.
Are you crazy?
And watch them be hella fucking good.
you know how you can download those different
Lit.
voices for like car navigation?
Yeah.
Like what if just Dr. Dre like just records like the morning announcements? So
I
like,
need the morning
so,
announcements
like-
every day.
Like every
Dr.
morning,
Dre.
like, yo, morning everybody, it's Dre. And everyone's like, yes, like yeah, I'm fucking pumped.
Yes, I never want to miss a day of school ever.
Yeah, like it's 7:15 normally, like in school. Like
Yeah.
I forgot how early school was. Like high school really was.
7.
Mine was 7:25. School started, and I forgot how early.
8 a.m. was mine.
Like you.
But I went to zero period. I had zero period.
Yeah, and you're just like a high school kid, and you get there and you're miserable.
Yeah.
And you're like heads on your desk, and then Dr. Dre comes on the loudspeaker and is like, "Yo, wake the fuck up, let's go."
Probably a little. He's gonna make a little theme song. Ooh.
Yeah. But think about that. Like, think about the classes you can
The
go
beat, the morning beat
Yeah.
with Dre.
That like your 3 essentials, like your fucking math, science, and English, and then you have like your language could be who knows what. Your elective, your second elective could be beat making, production, anything, technology, and then your physical education. That's 6 periods. That's a whole day.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah, they should for sure. I mean, do dope shit that people will use. Like, do
so
the whole
sick.
Adobe suite, like Photoshop,
Oh my
Illustrator.
God,
learn
so
how to
cool.
make cool logos, animations. I mean, just that alone, you can go out right
So
now
valuable.
and make fucking $100,000 a year.
Yeah, that's
no college, no anything.
That's
just learn it.
a money generating skill.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
But no,
100%.
people want to go to fucking social studies and woman studies and like, fuck all that.
I also think though, kids, high schoolers are such assholes.
Oh, we're idiots.
Assholes,
Yeah.
right?
Idiots.
And
We
even
were
if
idiots.
even if you did offer them in a high school environment, because you automatically walk in the door, and the majority of high school kids are just like, "This sucks. I fucking hate it." Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Right? And even if you like, "Hey guys, we have an Adobe class," everyone's like, "Ugh," like it's
no
like,
one cares.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, no, like I feel like in parenting or ever in the future, like that's such a difficult battle because your kids are just dicks no matter
I
what.
want to go skateboard.
Yeah, like I just want to do
Yeah.
whatever you're not allowing me to
Yeah.
do right now. That's what I want to do. And this, if you put a cool name to something, automatically everyone's mindset shifts.
Yeah. You take
And, like,
pride
this,
in it.
This cool people should take over non-cool shit. This is what cool people should just take over non-cool shit. Even if they're not actually doing it, just fucking smoke
your name on
mirrors,
it, yeah.
Everyone. Hey guys, you know what? California should just call Dr. Dre after this is successful, because it will be. Everyone
Yeah,
in that
for sure.
community. Imagine if you're one of the kids that like doesn't get selected, like gets a lottery, and you have to go to just shit fuck regular high school, and like
Yeah.
your next door neighbor is going to Dr. Dre University or
For
whatever.
sure.
You're like, hey man, see you later.
Did they talk about the name of the school yet?
No,
Like,
No.
oh man, can you guess the mascot? Take a guess.
I don't know, but I feel like the school
Take a
buses are going
guess.
to be matte black. Just
Take a guess.
sick
You know?
school
Take a
buses.
guess. Take a guess.
With like a nice line of yellow.
I need a
don't-
guess. Take a guess.
I don't know. It's probably going to be branded. You know what I mean? Like the Dr. Dre Nikes or something like that too, you know?
HWA.
What does that stand for?
High school with attitude.
God damn it, that was good.
High school with attitude.
You guys are gonna go any animals, dude? They're all animals.
Every animal's been done. I don't know. Pick a fucking animal. It doesn't out of a hat, you know?
The maple leaves. It's the closest to weed. I don't know.
My God.
We just do it the LA, like the LA concrete jungles.
Ooh.
That's hot.
The dirty birds.
That's hot. That's hot.
Just be the concrete jungles.
the concrete jungles.
And just have like dancing palm trees everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways.
That'd be dope.
All right.
California should call Dr. Dre and just be like, hey, you should
You
just
got
take
all.
over
You have
schools.
this. You have the LA Unified.
He's gonna run for governor. He's gonna run for. He's gonna win.
Or just LA.
Yeah.
For right now, be like,
Yeah.
hey, this worked out really well. We would just like all of our high schools to now be Dr. Dre high schools.
You're all Dr. Dre High School.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Could you just imagine just like you said, the first assembly and like Dr. Dre's like, hey, I really want you to like learn, like don't be an asshole.
Yeah. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
And by the way, Jimmy,
he'll be there. He'll be
Jimmy
there.
Iovine's cool as shit too.
Bro,
Yeah, for
amazing.
sure.
I just
Absolute mastermind.
I feel like Dr. Dre might ring a little bit more bells in LA.
Of course.
Than Jimmy Iovine. But still, have both of them on board is cool. And I do love that once you're a billionaire, like you are just rich as shit, you've done everything. This is the stuff that those people need to do.
Yeah. Open a fucking public school, not a private school to make money and funnel shit. No.
No.
Public fucking school.
Yeah, just make education. I have a question for you. School, you were a public school kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were a public school kid too, right?
Yep.
I was a public school kid too.
I'm actually both. I started in private, and then high school I went to public.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're private elementary?
Yep.
Are you going to go to public school or private school
For Madden?
for Madden?
Private.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Just
gonna-
because the Vegas public school system is absolute trash.
Well, it's 49 out of 50. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
It is really bad.
I
It is really
honestly,
bad.
I like the what I did. I liked going to private school in the early years because it's kind of curated and it's very like not one-on-one, but it's smaller class sizes and they take care of the kids kind of.
Right.
But my public school, high school experience, second to none. Like I played basketball, I played a sport. I don't want to.
Did you feel, though,
I
that you-
hated playing against like Bishop Montgomery, which was like the private school.
Yeah.
I was like, man, fuck these kids. Like I was
Because
like,
y'all probably got worked.
no, we crushed them. We crushed
Did you
them.
feel like that the transition was difficult because you didn't know a lot of people because a lot of your private school, elementary school friends went to
So,
private middle school and high schools?
The cool part was like 2 or 3 of the kids that I went to like middle school with or like private school with, eventually ended up going to like public school.
So you did have some people,
Yeah.
but you
And
just
then-
knew less than the kids who didn't usher through the whole public school
exactly.
system.
And the other part was sports. Sports had a humongous influence in my life. And when
So you played sports all the public school kids though because it was
yeah,
community
so
sports.
I always played
So you knew
publics
them.
with the public
Yeah.
school guys.
I think that's the most difficult separating them because
Yeah.
when you have a private school kid who's used to that environment and then you just take them out and put them back in a public school, like I don't fucking know anyone.
Yeah,
This is
And
chaos.
it's overwhelming. Yeah.
Yeah, you pick one or the other. I do think living in this state is a big
Ooh.
deciding factor
Yeah.
because the public school
We need the
system is-
cool guy in our public school system here.
Yo, Dr. Dre, please.
Dr. Dre, come to Vegas, bro.
Please, man. I agree though.
I mean, it's just crazy because all the money that gets funneled into like Faith Lutheran, Bishop Gorman, but also if your son or daughter gets to now rub shoulders with crazy Vegas royalty families
Yeah.
like the Fertittas, the Goodmans, all these
For sure.
executives that all their kids now go to private schools and they get to now befriend these. Not to mention, I'm also pretty fucking cool in this city, you know. but just for that aspect,
Not cool enough to start your own school.
I know that'll
not
be the
Dr.
goal
Dre
one
cool.
day.
That'd be hot.
But just to have that, and not to mention like Bishop Gorman, all the sports teams are phenomenal.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it immediately puts a stamp of approval if you play football at Bishop Gorman or basketball or
Finley
baseball
Prep or whatever,
Finley
yeah,
Prep. Finley
yeah.
Prep's
Bet-
not a school.
you better start putting
It's
money
not?
away
No,
from.
it's just a team.
Really?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. There's no school.
Not a school.
Yeah.
Just a team.
You better start putting money away for Bishop Gorman. Was it $35,000 a year for high school?
Yeah, it's like 18,000 a semester. So yeah.
Oh my
35,000 a
God.
year.
There's a funny meme. I was just talking about this with my mom when she was here. There's a funny meme of a mom who's a public school. It's like a Las Vegas meme. It's the mom who sent their kid to public school and gets the UNLV tuition bill. And UNLV in-state tuition is only like $9,000 a
Yeah,
year.
yeah, it's
and,
nothing.
And she's like sad, like crying, like, oh my God, I have to pay this money now. And there's another one of like a richer looking mom who's getting the UNLV bill of a private school kid, and she's like, yes, because it's so much less than
fucking high school.
High school. It's
Yeah.
like, thank God, because that's crazy expensive.
It's insanely expensive, but again, being around these type of people,
Yeah.
It automatically opens so many doors for you to now in the future.
Yeah, for sure,
Trust me, it's fucking crazy.
We should hit up Bishop, see if we can get a buy one get one.
Yeah, can we?
If that's cool.
That's great.
That's crazy. All right. Honestly, probably one of the cooler stories I've heard in a while.
That's honestly, I love that story.
I love that
That's
story
rad.
too.
Love it.
Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine have just been cool since
Good shit, Dre.
since day one.
Think about it. Yeah, Eminem, 50 Cent.
Just
all these-
they've just been cool since day one. Period. All right, the NFL is finally getting drunk on liquor. Let's go.
Finally.
Diageo, which owns massive brands like Smirnoff, Crown Royal, Ciroc, Captain Morgan, Kettle One, Don Julio. They are absolute monsters. Biggest liquor portfolio in the world. They just became the first ever spirits partner of the NFL. It seems insane, but until 2018, liquor ads were banned from NFL partnerships or ads. It's ridiculous.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To compare, NASCAR had a ban on ads for liquor and spirits, but that lifted in 2004. It took 14 more years for the NFL to do it. And then this year, they already announced, 3 years after finally allowing liquor ads, they announced they were going to have official betting partners of the NFL.
I love it.
Why did liquor take so long?
So what doesn't make any sense is you can have beer partners, which is also liquor, but you can't have spirit partners
Because of the higher alcohol content. Like, this is a big story for us being in the liquor industry.
Yeah.
Is because of the higher alcohol content, shipping is different. Like, you can have a lot of these wine and beer shipped to you for much lower cost. The alcohol shipping is crazy different. The regulations are really different. It's still, in no major sport is a professional athlete allowed to be personally sponsored by a liquor company. Because we talked about this when we interviewed.
But they can be by a beer company.
Ryan Reeves has his own beer
Has his own
company.
beer company. You're right. What the
Well, we
hell?
talked about him with
That
him on the
makes
show.
no sense.
It makes no sense. So I think this is kind of crazy. Why do you think that gambling, which was such a major sports no-no for so long, just crept in so fast? And liquor, which everyone drinks liquor, everyone's
Yeah.
drinking liquor. It's funny because they're happy to sell the liquor at the games. Happy to
100%.
sell the liquor at the games.
Very happy.
But wouldn't let them advertise at all.
No. I think because gaming revenue is so astronomical, I think it's even more than liquor.
I assume so, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, and all these teams were hurt in the past 2 years because of the pandemic. I think they're like, hey, we need to go out and secure all that funding, all that money, bring in the gaming partners, and they're still hurting for money.
They're
Like,
probably-
fuck it, let's bring in the liquor sponsors too.
They probably looked at it and they're like, all right, what's the one thing that if we allow that won't kind of shake up anything? Oh, people already drink. We already said beer, liquor.
Well, and the thing, it's like,
And
if
they're
you're-
huge brands, too. They're already parts of the teams.
yeah, if you're a liquor
sure.
company too, and you advertise, it's monkey see, monkey do. Now they're gonna get every fucking liquor company
100%.
to run ads and sponsor games and stadiums and commercials.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna do it now.
I mean, to afford the NFL, though, you have to be the major players.
Oh,
Like,
it's
yeah.
gonna be the big ones. It's gonna be the top 5 to 10.
Diageo
yeah.
is just so big, it's unbelievable. But it seems crazy that it took this long to do it.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
100%.
Like that it's been
Open it all up, yeah.
But it's been but why do you think it was looked down upon so much? Do you think it was just the danger of liquor and people acting like, or like they didn't want to be affiliated possibly with like drinking and driving, or
You're drinking
people-
beers.
people
You're
getting
crushing
fucked up
beers.
at the stadiums
You're
forever.
drinking buckets and buckets
Come
of beers.
on.
Well, they're drinking buckets of booze too. Like it's not like liquor wasn't
They're
available. at every
building,
NFL
they're
stadium.
building beer cup fucking lines going up the stands, to 20 fucking rows.
I think maybe they might have been at a point where they just didn't-
Everyone's drinking and driving.
well, they just didn't need it. They were just like, hey, we got plenty of money from the Anheuser-Busch's of the world.
Dude, there might have been
Everybody wants to be in
Here's
the
the
NFL.
other thing. There might have been a deal with Anheuser-Busch. They're like, keep
There
the
was
liquor,
not.
Keep the
No.
liquor out,
That's
only beer.
Two total separate things. Even now, like every new category, like seltzer is a different category than beer now.
Yeah.
And they'll have a liquor sponsor, and then it'll be official whiskey, official vodka, official tequila,
Official seltzer.
official seltzer, official beer, like official light beer, maybe even. They might squeeze that
Jesus.
into another one. So like you can get a lot of those. It blows my mind. This was such a long time. The next step is for players.
Yeah.
Then because this isn't just the NFL, NBA, NHL, NFL, all of them. The players are not allowed to have a outside liquor sponsor.
I mean,
But
so
they-
what happens now if a team is sponsored by Ciroc and then an individual player on that team now does a deal with fucking
Yeah.
Jägermeister?
But think about this: Ryan Reeves. There's plenty of the Knights have multiple beer partners, and Ryan Reeves owns his own beer. There you go.
Yeah,
There's
who
your answer
knows?
right there.
There's my answer.
It's just liquor is just looked down upon
that's so
as like this
crazy, yeah.
evil juice.
It's wild.
But look, guys,
Don't drink that evil
Don't
juice.
drink your
guys,
evil
come on.
juice.
If I understood, not I understood, but it made a bit more sense until marijuana started being legal in pretty much every state.
Yeah.
Gambling is now legal in almost every fucking state. They're now official, not marijuana, but now gambling is partnered with every major sports outlet, all
sure.
the teams. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let it go.
Open it
might
all
as
up.
well.
Fuck
We've
it.
Open it all up.
We moved past liquor. We're now arguing about mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah, open it all up.
We're well beyond people taking shots.
Wild.
All right, another big advertising issue. Cristiano Ronaldo did not become the best looking and most athletic guy in the world by drinking shitty soda.
I saw this.
That's why he just cost Coca-Cola $4 billion in market share after he moved Coca-Cola bottles out of the screen during a Euro 2020 press conference, which Coca-Cola is one of the official sponsors of the entire tournament, and he raised a bottle of water instead. Said, agua. Should players be allowed to do this?
Just to move a bottle out of their way. Yeah, get that shit out of the way. But I see the ramifications.
I'm going to say no. I'm
Yeah.
going to say no, they shouldn't be allowed to do it because it's their job. It's the main sponsor. It provides them the money to live their lavish lifestyles. I get where they're coming from, dude.
NBA players have done this too. Kawhi Leonard just
Yeah.
did this during the playoffs. And he moved, I forget what the brand was. I don't know, was it Gatorade?
I think it was Gatorade.
Because Gatorade or someone, and he doesn't have a sponsor with them, so he moved them out of the frame.
Why did it
But
lose
the
market
NBA
share?
does.
Right.
Yeah, NBA does. Yeah.
I'm just,
Who pays your who gives you your check?
I don't know. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
this, the whole back and forth is nuts. I think when
So here, I have a good example that
but
we
no,
talked about
no,
before.
I guess no. It's hard because no one interviews players that don't matter, and the only players who get interviewed are the ones that matter.
That are good,
And they're the
that are
ones that
scoring.
get the deals.
and
Yeah.
most of the time, those players never get repercussions.
But now,
Does that make sense? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
it
saying?
does
Like,
make sense. And nothing happened to Cristiano,
Yeah.
and he caused a $4 billion loss to
But
Coke
why?
in the
Why?
first,
Because
this week.
people just sold their stocks because he did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous.
crazy.
Like market share went down $4 billion.
You're supposed to have diamond hands.
And they're all blaming him. Anyway, I have a great example. So now, if you're Cristiano Ronaldo and you don't want to be associated with Coca-Cola because you're giving an interview to, I don't know, a couple 100,000 million people out on social media, and the Coca-Cola bottle's there and you're not sponsored by Coke, I totally fucking get it. But now what happens, since Coca-Cola is a huge European soccer sponsor, that their logo, Coca-Cola, is at the bottom right hand of the TV screen that you're playing on, scoring goals, screaming, ripping your fucking chiseled shirt off.
But it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it
So
is.
are you just going to stop playing fucking because you don't want to be in
No,
front of
I
the
think-
Coca-Cola
I think
logo?
that's a team environment. When it's a one-on-one, it's just me on the screen. This is my entire brand right now, and you're
Yeah.
speaking only to me. And this is just.
It looks
Cristiano-
like I'm drinking your drink,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't drink your drink.
Yeah,
I mean, you
feel-
don't have to drink the drink, but as a advertiser, I do want to be placed there.
But it wasn't about him not being a sponsor. It was about
moved it.
it was about him not being a big proponent of health and not liking sodas in general. It wasn't about it being Coke. He's just not a soda guy. And a good example, Tom Brady just had an argument, was laughing with Aaron Rodgers on an interview, and they were joking about cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
If McDonald's was a big sponsor of an NFL game and Tom Brady was getting a press conference, and Tom Brady notoriously isn't even eating fucking
Yeah.
gluten,
Yeah.
let alone a McDonald's cheeseburger, and McDonald's cheeseburger is right in front of him, and that is so anti the Tom Brady brand, and he moved it. Like, who's right in that scenario? Because it's exactly against.
It's a
I
good
don't think anyone's
comparison.
right, but I think if I'm an advertiser paying money to be placed there, I need to
Yeah.
be placed there. You can't move it, and now you
It's-
just cost me
the,
$4
the
billion
best part
in
is,
losses.
I think it's just a gamble at this point because it looks like none of the players that do this ever get repercussions for it.
For sure. Well, you got to think of what they're doing. All they're doing is getting it out of the way of their interview. It's their interview.
Oh, it cost them $4 billion, but
It's really crazy.
that's how
wild.
fast a market.
So what
shift
came
can
out of
move.
this, right? They said they can't touch the liquor or they can't touch the Coke anymore.
They can't touch.
They said they can't touch
Yeah.
any bottles.
So the other thing was Paul Pogba moved Heineken because he's a devout Muslim, and Heineken was in front of him.
Hey, cool. We'll stop interviewing you. I hope you score a ton of goals and hope you have exposure on your own, but we'll stop interviewing you. We'll stop giving you exposure. We'll stop doing all that.
No one's going to stop interviewing the. In fact, it was the exact opposite. Remember, Naomi Osaka quit
Well,
because
then all the advertisers are going to drop their advertising. Look, it's already happened with the NFL, the MLB, NASCAR. They've tons
here,
of lost
if you can't-
advertising dollars.
Yeah.
I have a great question. If you can't,
I
touch
love
it,
this
right?
argument because I don't know
So, like,
who's going to win.
Say this is your Coca-Cola, right? And I'm Ronaldo, and I do this now. Is that a problem? The same way that Michael
Yeah.
Jordan put a flag
If
over
it's
the,
blocking
You
the
know what's
view.
funny?
the way
You
you
know,
tape up
the whole
the swoosh.
every press is good press situation. I would think sometimes these situations could garner just more talk about a brand. Like, oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God, Coca-Cola got all these headlines, but they
We're
were
talking
negative.
about it.
We're talking about it.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out well. They lost a ton of money in market share. But I'm assuming Coca-Cola will be like dipped back up.
So buy Coca-Cola right now.
But
guys.
if I'm Coca-Cola, I now hit the fucking European Soccer League with a huge fucking check.
Recheck. I want a refund.
Yeah, I paid you X amount, and you just caused me to fucking lose $4 billion.
Talk about the marketing guy in the very beginning. He was like, "Hey guys, this is genius. I'm sure being official sponsor of Euro 2020 was very expensive.
Yeah.
Take that money plus a $4 billion stock loss. Guy is fired. Hey, great idea, man.
Way to put that Coca-Cola bottle on front of.
way to put
I
that.
mean, I'm just speaking in terms of an actual advertiser who spends a lot of money on advertising.
I agree.
Nowhere near like Coca-Cola, but I'm just saying, if I'm paying to be somewhere, I need to be there.
Yeah.
What Coca-Cola's got to do is right when he picked up the bottle like this to move it, take the screenshot.
Yeah.
He's holding the bottle.
Hey, it's pretty
That's not
fucking
posting
simple.
that.
Just
Yeah.
like Apple just released that update to where if you don't want to be fed ads, you can easily opt out of that and you will not be fed ads. But if I'm running fucking ads as an advertiser and you're in my demographic, guess what? You're going to see the fucking ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care how you feel about the fucking ad. So guess what? If you're Cristiano Ronaldo and you don't want to go up there, guess what? Don't go up there and take the fucking fine
Yeah.
for not doing the interview. That's in your fucking contract.
I think the leagues and the
Take the
tournaments-
fucking fine, Cristiano.
Oh,
Yeah.
if
They're gonna have
You
to
don't
make-
want to go up there and get the
Yeah.
interview? Dope. You don't have to, but here's $250,000 fine.
I feel like that's the only one that ever has any argument. Just stop doing it.
Yeah,
Is it really worth all the money that you're getting? Like, be the sponsor. Because I'm sure this is a small piece
Yeah.
of Coca-Cola's massive exposure for the
For
tournament.
sure, for sure.
Just stop doing it.
Stop putting
like,
it
that's
on
not a huge. Like, I don't. And it's the press conference. It's out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you got to just at that point cut your fucking losses because I don't think these big stars are gonna give a shit. Because I dare you to kick me out of Euro 2020.
Yeah, for sure.
I dare you to kick me out of the fucking tournament. Bro.
Yeah. There's no way.
Well, they're not going to kick him out. Just fine him. Continue to fine him. Fine him. Fine him. Fine him.
There has to be something. Otherwise, we're not going to get money from Coke anymore.
I
and
mean,
that's gonna be a
it's like
problem.
us getting a fucking huge drink sponsor, but I don't fucking drink Monster.
Yeah.
And then no, fuck that, guys.
No, but
Now you guys are fucking mad at me.
That's not a good example because you'd be getting a cut.
Doesn't matter.
But you'd be getting a cut. You ain't
He
paid.
gets fucking paid astronomical amounts because these leagues get astronomical amounts of sponsorships.
I would love to say we'd have Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'm just
on
saying.
here.
Let's ask Ronaldo himself.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
ladies and gentlemen, Cristiano Ronaldo.
All these players get these extreme
Yeah.
amounts of money because of advertisers.
We're just screwing Jeff's
people.
water.
Yeah. It's all
It's
right.
been everywhere.
It's all right. Not sponsored.
If you don't want to go up there because there's some Coca-Cola cans that paid to be there, dude, I fucking get it. Trust me.
Yeah.
So don't go up there and get fined.
I'd put something in front of it. I would like.
No, that's still breaking.
No, really,
I'm sure
I
that's
didn't
in
touch
the
it. I didn't
contract.
touch it.
That's why they just came out and said, hey, you can no longer touch the fucking drinks up there for a reason.
I'll be interested to see if someone like Ronaldo or another big
Oh,
star.
nothing's happening to
No,
Ronaldo.
There's nothing happening.
decides not to do the interview, and then it gets into the like Naomi
Yeah.
Osaka situation where it's like you have to do the interviews. So who's gonna?
All right, well, I'm going to stand over here if you guys want to interview me then.
Yeah, like I'll be in the corner. I don't need to sit.
I don't need to sit. I'm not going to use your table.
Actually, you guys can come in the locker room, and I'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
chill in front of my locker.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
fine. And I'll put all my brands that sponsor me
Yeah,
right
yeah,
behind me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got cologne,
Facts.
got some boxer
Facts.
briefs, whatever.
Ooh, I'll just bring my Pepsi with me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
Oh,
good.
that's
That's
hot.
fucking good.
Oh, if Coke, I'm just drink my Pepsi.
I would if I was him. If I was a water company or a brand, I
Yeah.
would just be like, yo, I'm like Body Armor or whoever
Yeah.
the fuck.
Here's
Just take my shit with
80% right now of my company.
yeah,
Here.
just take
Yeah,
it.
come on,
Here.
dog.
Just take
Please,
it.
I need it. I need it.
All right. Speaking of other ways to make money, everybody essentially now wants to make money on things that they own if they can.
Yeah.
Rent it out, sell it on Depop,
man.
whatever.
Oh, God. I got an opinion on this one, too.
Yeah. for sure.
Airbnb has obviously become a worldwide staple. Toro is.
Do you guys use Airbnb?
Fuck yeah.
multiply?
Oh, wow.
You
Yeah.
don't?
No, I'm a big hotel guy.
Airbnb and Verbo are great, man.
Needs his fucking room
Awesome,
service.
dude.
I need my room cleaned.
Toro, which is huge now, which you can rent a car from people.
I think that's incredible.
Is exploding, and now Swimply is gaining major steam, where you can rent out a backyard pool.
Yeah.
What do you think about
Like,
this?
and it's by the hour, correct?
Yes.
And it's there's a couple. We looked at a couple before that says buy 1 hour get one free or
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
2 or get one free.
There's-
So you're saying you could go to somebody's house, walk around the corner up through the gate, and be like, "I got your pool for 2 hours."
so no access to the house, correct?
No access to the
So
house.
I'm gonna probably assume the homeowner's probably still gonna be there because they're not renting out their whole house. Why would they leave their house and go live
Yeah.
somewhere else for a couple days?
I would assume.
or
So.
else that'd be Airbnb.
I'm looking at one right now too. We got a regular pool for I've searched Las Vegas right now. $35 an hour.
$35 an
35
hour.
bucks?
$35 an hour. Pool will be open to use all day and every day. Pool is clean and shocked every day. Blah, blah, blah. There's a speaker in the backyard with Bluetooth so you and your friends can enjoy some music while you relax or play in the water.
Ooh.
I ask you to respect the backyard and clean up after yourself. I have a couple of pool floats to use. You're more than welcome to bring anything else you would like. There's also a grill that can be used at any time. All ages are okay. There is a fence up as well. No glass past the gate in pool hour in the pool. Little bit of rules. $35 an hour. You go have a sick ass pool.
So now I reserve 2 hours, but then someone else after me reserves 2 hours. They're showing up as we're leaving. It's like, hey, have fun, man.
Hey,
Piss
man.
in the fucking pool. Have fun. It's totally fucking weird. And the homeowner's probably there.
And
what if it's just some weird creeped out homeowner just opening the blinds, just jerking off?
Yeah, watch.
As you and Melissa are just in the pool, just stroking it.
Then he gets kicked out. Sir,
No,
put
it's
your-
his house.
It's his house,
It's his
bro. That's what I'm
house.
saying.
Oh, I'm the renter?
Yeah, you're
In
the
this
renter. You're
scenario?
going to the
Yeah,
pool.
you're in the pool with
Which side of the
Melissa
glass am I
hanging
looking through right
out.
now?
No, I put the mirror fucking glass up, baby.
Yeah.
Just stroking.
Peeking through the Peaky Blinders, dude.
I mean, look, every situation is weird. There's plenty of hotel weird situations or Airbnb
No,
weird
no.
situations.
No, it's not weird.
By the way, I
just
did
paid-
rent an Airbnb once too, and the owner showed up.
Oh.
And he was just like walked in the house. I was like, yo! And he was like, oh, I forgot I was rented. It was like, oh my God, dude. Like, you just opened up. Like, no one was in there. I like freaked the fuck out.
I
And-
think if you're having you're doing a twerk video shoot in the back of this house, the guys up there were just watching all the big booty hoes shake the
No,
butts.
fuck that. That's expected. I'm talking about if I'm there with my family, my big boobed fucking chick.
I think you're right. Every time you shit on something, it's going to explode. So, guys, invest in Swimply right now. 'Cause
Every time we've had these crazy, like, oh man, this is never gonna work.
Drew
A
hates
year
it,
later,
which means it's going to be booming.
exploding.
Airbnb's buying this for $1 billion.
I
in
would
3
never
months.
rent out someone's backyard for 2 hours. I
Yeah,
would just get an
it's weird.
Airbnb, throw a cool fucking party.
I'm saying this is just
Couple
much
friends.
cheaper
And
for
you're
someone who
you're
doesn't
getting
want to do
a
that.
pool, a grill, I guess, floaties, $35 an hour.
No, the price is not an issue. It's just
It's not nice. It's not the
just
price. It's just the weird.
because they're gonna be there in the home, and like you don't know who that is.
I'd like to show Drew that how incorrect he is. They just raised $10 million.
God damn it! From fucking who?
They just raised
From Creeps United.
$10 million. Unbelievable.
Toro, I get.
So where do you use
Airbnb?
the, oh,
I love.
I got you. You rent it for 2 hours. Where do you take a piss?
Yeah, you can't go in the house.
can't go in the
right?
house.
I'm pissing in the pool.
Yeah, the flower bed.
Like, do I knock
It's
on
a
the
toilet.
door? Like, hey man, I gotta
Hey
piss.
John, hey bro, can I use your bathroom?
You don't want me pissing in the pool, so now you gotta have some people in your house.
They got to 100 pools organically, word of mouth, in their first year, and they did 400 reservations and raised $1.2 million just from friends and family. And they recently now business took off in 2020 with revenue growing 4,000%, and they just announced a $10 million Series A round.
Business took off in 2020.
Yeah, 'cause-
Oh, at the height of fucking COVID. So you have all these random people coming swimming in your pool, snot rockets in your fucking water.
This is crazy, bro.
It's disgusting.
Where is the company from? Where are they located?
Jersey. They started in
Jersey.
Get the
Yeah. Northwest Venture Partners led the financing, which also included participation from Trust Ventures. A number of angel investors is the Poshmark founder, former general counsel and chief ethics officer at Airbnb, Ancestry.com CEO.
All right, it might work. All right.
Swimply now is operating in a total of 125 U.S. markets, 2 markets in Canada, and 5 markets in Australia.
I just don't get it. I like the Turo.
Turo,
like,
I get,
I like the
100%.
car thing. So Turo's the car one. I just found out
The
about
fact
Jeff.
that Drew doesn't like it means I'm calling to see if I can
Would
invest
you
tomorrow.
do it as a consumer?
Would you rent out? Would you rent out?
No, without you having a pool and all that shit.
No, I'm saying
Actually, would you do it as a fucking homeowner with a pool?
You know what? You know what's
chance.
funny? I might do this, rent out my pool, so I can just see how it works.
Not a
No
fucking
chance. No
Yeah.
chance.
I'll Airbnb at my house. You know, I'll go away. They can have the house, have fun. But I'm not going to rent out my pool for fucking 2 hours to some people I don't know.
Okay, think about this. Here's another one. I mean, we're going over a little bit of time, but I want to ask this question too.
Fuck the time. They want to listen.
Earlier this year, Neighbor, which operates a self-storage marketplace, where instead of doing a self-storage unit, you can rent out space in your house as storage for someone else.
That's fine.
Do you think that's
Yeah, whatever.
fine?
I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm not going to store anything crazy that obviously I don't want anyone to get into.
You're
because
getting,
they're going to look
you're getting
into
Christmas ornaments. I'm putting my Christmas ornaments in your garage.
How about this? They raised 53.
Right?
They
it.
raised
All my shit.
They raised 53 million in a Series B.
Because
That's
that works.
insane.
That makes sense.
They raised 53 million in a Series B. Holy
If you got a 6-bedroom house, you have 2 bedrooms you don't use.
Oh my
Put some
God. It's fucking genius,
It's fine.
though, right? And do like a cheaper thing.
No, the whole thing is genius. I think it'll make money, but as a consumer, I'm just weirded out.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think.
Actually, you know what?
Honestly, in the very beginning, the first time I ever did Airbnb, I was weirded out by that.
I'm weirded out by Airbnb still.
No, Airbnb is dope.
But I'm saying you dope because you're desensitized to it right now.
Yeah.
Someone like Lo who doesn't do
I
Airbnb.
will only
and
do it
you're
for like a
just
lodge.
not like vacation rental, whatever.
vacation.
Too. One time I did one in Houston, and it was just a guy's regular house. We just It was during Super Bowl, and we went to the Super Bowl, and it was super late. Hotels were completely
Absurd,
booked,
yeah.
and we got an Airbnb that was like 20 minutes outside of the city. And it was just some guy's regular ass fucking house.
Nothing's even real anymore. You're gonna see so many people flex on Instagram now this summer because they're gonna go rent out someone's dope ass fucking
Sick-ass
lagoon
pool.
pool for 2
Look,
hours.
There's one. How about this? An oasis with a grotto pool with water slide.
How much?
$75 an hour.
Show me a picture.
Nope, no problem. I mean, look, this is just looking like a
Show me. Let me see.
looking like a grotto.
Show me the fucking photo. A
Big
grotto?
grotto, huh?
Yeah, like look at the grotto pool right there.
See, yeah, that's a pool that I would want to fuck in.
That's an oasis.
Can I fuck in the pool?
That's not just a grotto. It's an
Oh,
oasis.
you can ask probably.
Can I fuck in the pool?
Maybe
if
for-
I'm renting it, I fucking Airbnbs all the time.
You're acting like you have way more sex than you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I
You have
know.
a
you're gonna have a
child.
kid with you. You're gonna make this. You're gonna have your dad voice the whole time, like, "Hey, oh my God, come over here."
All you're gonna do is shoot bricks in the pool, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, I trash that pool ball.
Exactly.
Anyway,
See, the guys are like, "Sir, I can tell by your voice you're lying right now. Your kid's allowed." Okay, thanks. Bye.
can I bring my baby? Cool.
Yeah, cool, goodbye. All right, guys, I'd love to know if you guys have ever used Toro, the car rental,
Check that
I'm
out.
fine
I
with
like
that.
that.
Or-
I like
or-
Toro.
with that.
or Swimply,
That's
the
if you have
pool
a couple
one.
cars. It's perfect.
Yeah,
I
the
love
car
that.
shit's dope.
I love that.
I want to know if anyone's used either three of them: Swimply, Toro, or Neighbor, the storage.
Now,
one.
what about can we start renting out like our kitchens
Oh wow.
Dude,
honestly,
let's fucking build
for
a
like these YouTube fucking creators that have shitty kitchens? My kitchen's fly as fuck.
Yo, that's the next
kitchen
one.
stuff because that's inside because
Who
they
gives a fuck?
Who gives a shit?
because outside you could technically
do it
have
for-
someone in your outside while
No,
you're
but
not
you can do it
using
for a couple hours. You
Cool,
can't do
I'm
it
not using my
Airbnb.
kitchen. I'll be down fucking watching porn.
Yeah.
You want to do a little dope YouTube
It's a
cooking
test kitchen.
tutorial?
Oh, it's
for
like a
2
test
hours?
kitchen. You want a kitchen that has everything? Here you go.
Not even. If you're a creator and you want to film in a dope lit fucking studio
The
kitchen.
only reason that I think it won't work is that you're excited about it.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the only reason. But
If
actually,
you hated it, it would be great.
no joke. Let's fucking call an app developer tomorrow. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
rent out my fucking
We get
dope
20
ass
users?
bright white tiled kitchen to make your dumb fucking TikTok
Yeah. Or make some food
And dinner.
and dinner.
and or whatever. No.
Interesting. I like that. I kind
Interesting.
of, even though you like the idea, I still like it. I'm hesitant because you like it.
I even have
Can
all
you
the
tell me that-
camera equipment too.
Can you tell me the idea sucks so I really want to do it?
I mean,
all right.
if this is fucking making it.
For sure.
Yeah, what would you name the app if it's a kitchen rental one?
Kitchly, Swimly, Kitchly,
Kitchly.
That's the-
Cookly,
Yeah.
whatever. Skinny bitch in the kitch. I don't know.
Skinny bitch in the kitchen.
Guys, we'll work on our app name. All right, eat it, drink it, binge it. Let's go. Wrap the episode up. I eat it. What's your favorite cut of steak?
We talked about this before.
Really?
Yours is
Ribeye
ribeye
cap.
cap.
Oh,
mine's
is
ribeye.
I've talked about this before.
Yeah, for
Damn,
sure.
that's my
Echo
ear.
and Rig get the ribeye cap.
No, because I went to Barry's and I had the rib cap and it's fucking unbelievable.
Awesome.
It is by far like if you order a filet mignon and there's a rib cap on the menu, I hate your guts.
Filet mignon. Who orders filet mignon at a steakhouse?
Only when you're healthy. That's
Yeah.
when, like, if you're on a diet, order filet.
or if
Yeah,
you don't
sure.
know about
But
ribeye.
by the way, though, even if you're doing filet mignon too, they still dip a filet mignon in a half
In
a stick
butter.
of butter.
Yeah, butter, yeah,
So
for
don't
Yeah,
trick
yeah,
yourself
yeah.
in your brain thinking that you're doing anything for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to Barry's, order the rib cap, downtown Las Vegas,
There
at
we go.
Circa. Absolutely delicious.
and the London roast chocolate cake.
And the London Roast chocolate.
Bro, it was my parents' first time having the London roast chocolate cake. My mom went nuts.
It's pretty cool to see it on the menu.
It's
right?
pretty sick.
Oh, my parents went when they got the dessert menu. They actually got to see
Yeah.
it. They were so excited, and because when my mom visited, I was like, "Hey, so what do you want to do here?" One thing. She's like, "I just want to go to Barry's and have the London Rose."
And
There it is.
And I'm not a big chocolate guy. We talked about this before. It's one of the better desserts.
It's
Hey.
rich and
Because
delicious.
obviously they send every dessert out.
Yeah,
Of course.
this is
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah.
to bother you. Yeah.
All right, what are you eating?
So you guys know I like hole in the wall spots. So the other day I was finishing working out, went down on the 215 right across from like LVAC. There's this little like hole in the wall Hispanic market called La Tapatía, but they have this incredible like selection of like fresh juices they make, and then they also do like their own like packaged salsas and like agua chile. So they have you can
Love
literally.
agua chile.
And so I got that.
Where's
I had it
that?
for lunch. It's called La Tapatía Market. It's on Eastern by like the 215 right by LVAC.
Oh, that's right by me.
And they literally, right when you walk in, it's like they just have It's honestly like the Mexican Trader Joe's. It's so sick in there.
That's tight.
But yeah, so I just literally took the aguachile, super fresh. They had the onions, the whole green sauce, the fresh shrimp in there. Fire.
Might take the
$10.
wife
that's
there.
money.
You might go hard.
Yeah,
Dude, it's
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
They have all the salsas. Aguachile is the right side. They have like fresh juices. So like honestly, like healthy juices, fresh squeezed,
Yeah.
all like packaged. It's fucking dope. La Tapatia Market.
La Tapatia Market.
Yep. Sick.
About to steal it for an incoming TikTok heater.
Yeah. All right, what do you got?
I went to. Have you guys ever been to Golden Steer Steakhouse?
I've
I
actually.
haven't, but I've heard of it.
Everyone says that it's so ridiculous that I haven't because it's like a staple.
Oh, it's the oldest. Vegas' oldest steakhouse since 1958.
Where is it?
It's right there on Sahara,
Okay, yeah.
right by the Stratosphere.
I have a question. In the future, when you go to these like amazing food videos and
Yeah.
go to these amazing restaurants with all this amazing free food,
Yeah.
like we have a group text that we're just
Oh yeah,
we're
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, hey guys,
We need
like,
to create some
hey,
pod
hey,
content
Hey guys, I'm
sometimes.
just, hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm just going over to this place. They're gonna give me like 13 lobsters. Like if you want to come and have one, like I'll just be chilling here for a couple hours. Like sure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
so-
would love to. You got 6
You want us to
ribeyes.
film for you? We got you.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know, look at Drew's account unlocked. This place gave him like 10 lobsters, 3 ribeyes. Fuck.
He took one bite of each lobster.
Yeah,
Like an
tomahawk,
asshole.
filet, ribeye,
Yeah. I
just
lamb
wanna-
chops,
I'd just like to put that out there for the future.
like 10 lobster tails, sides, all that shit.
Just putting that out there for the future.
So anyway, it's Las Vegas' oldest steakhouse. I'm talking like mob royalty, the Rat Pack. Frank Sinatra's got a table. Muhammad Ali has a table. It's fucking crazy.
lit.
It's a Vegas staple. It is not cheap by any means. So don't be going, oh, it's $80 for a lobster tail. These are the biggest lobster tails I've ever fucking seen.
Guys, if you walk into a steakhouse, understand it's gonna be steakhouse pricing wherever
Exactly.
you go.
Yeah.
wherever
It's like,
you go.
oh, what's the price? I feel like saying a lot.
Yeah,
Everyone
a
asks
lot.
me. Oh, and I'm getting clowned on the TikTok video, but TikTok has no rules.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just fucking making fun of me.
Yeah,
What
it's
do they
great.
say?
They're like, tell me you've never eaten at a steakhouse without telling me you've never eaten at a
Yeah,
steakhouse.
yeah, it's hot. I
It's
love
like, hey,
that.
for reference, we were in the PDR. That's private dining room for all you poor people.
Ooh.
And it was a blast. We had a fucking blast. Shout out to Golden Steer. And
Yeah, but
Phil.
if you get good views on TikTok, you get haters. It's fine.
Oh yeah,
that's what
Yeah,
you
it's
want.
great.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
take-
got like 1 million plus right now.
That's what you want. All right, my drink it. Our good friend Brian Axelrod,
Hey.
who was a partner in Proper 12,
Yep.
launched a new company called Margs, and they're canned margaritas.
Margaritas? Okay.
love margaritas.
And like sparkling margaritas.
Yeah.
So they're like a coconut flavor, a mango flavor, regular one. I got some, and the coconut and the classic one's good, right? But the coconut and the mango, fire.
Damn.
And I like the name Margs, and it's in like cool blue cursive, like the branding looks
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And it's just called Margs.
Yeah.
So if you can get them, if they're in your market, yeah, they're kind of new.
Hey, Brian, let's get some margs on the show.
Yeah, but check it out. It's bomb. And it's like I feel like it's gonna crush it. Like the margarita is just such an
Yeah.
easy canned thing to do. All right, what do you got?
Wait, so he's launching it?
Yeah, he's part of this brand too.
All right.
I love that. So at the grocery store, they have these juices called Suja, right? It's like pressed juices, SUJA.
Oh, I've seen him. I've seen him.
Yeah,
I've
so
seen
they have
him.
like green. They have the normal one. But I tried a new flavor and it's sparkling. Actually, no, this was not sparkling. My bad. But this one is blueberry lychee. Oh,
I love the exotic
my
fruits.
Did you say
God.
lychee or lychee?
Lychee.
Lychee.
Lychee?
Lychee.
It's either lychee or lychee.
Lychee or
It's
lychee?
not
It's
lychee.
Lychee?
What the
Do you go
fuck?
to you shop at Target?
Target?
What are you
It's-
talking
it's
about?
lychee.
Dude?
Lychee?
It's lychee.
Is that how you pronounce it?
It's
Lychee?
lychee.
Yeah.
It's
So-
lychee.
Or lychee?
No, it's
That's not lychee.
It's
It's a
lychee.
leech just sucks your blood.
Lychee.
It's lychee.
Lychee.
Lychee drinks are bomb, by the way.
Fire.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love lychee. Like a lychee martini.
Oh
with a
my
little piece
God.
of-
I'll get
panties off, and you can order a girl
100%.
that.
We have
give
a
me 3
banana
lychees on top.
Lychee martini at Yellowtail
Ooh.
with Ambrose. It's unbelievable.
wow, sick
Yellowtail's
plug.
a little out of my price point, so
Yeah, kind of rich.
I mean, it's Golden Steer
Yeah.
price.
that was free.
But yes, blueberry blueberry lychee. I saw the flavor. I was like, oh my God, I need to have that. Blueberry lychee. Fire.
Was it blue
It was blue.
with the white lychee piece? Oh no, that
no.
was just the flavor.
It's just the flavor.
Got it.
It's,
Okay,
it's
got
like
it.
it's the juice.
Tight. All right, what do you got? What are you drinking?
Truly launched a new flavor, the Truly Punches. You know how we're super hot on Truly lemonades?
Yes.
Yeah.
Truly Punch. Lost Truly,
Like
Truly Punch.
what kind of like tropical punch?
Tropical, citrus, and a fruit punch.
Bomb.
Fruit punch has got to be fire.
The lemonades are still better. We're big fans of the Truly
Ooh.
lemonades, but Truly Punch.
Punch.
They're not bad.
All right.
They're not bad.
Truly just a winning
it's a
across
winner.
the board. My binge it. By the way, I love this binge it. This is a double recommendation. I like to give it a double recommendation. Wow.
Is that a thing? I guess that's the thing.
It's
now.
a show called Startup, and I guess it was an older show that got picked up by Netflix. Kind of a similar situation where kind of a show goes unnoticed because it was on a weird network, and then Netflix picks it up and it
Yeah.
booms. It's about like this startup and how they got in some crazy trouble.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good, and it's on Netflix right now. And there was only 3 seasons, and I guess it was on like a weird, shitty network.
Yeah.
And now it's like booming.
Yeah.
You should 100% watch it. It's super fucking good.
Dope.
It's called Startup.
So one startup kind of show, just on that kind of tip, that I loved. If you've never seen and you're into like startups and brands and stuff, go on HBO and watch How to Make It in America.
That's a good one. I
It's
love that.
money, and they only had 1 season, but it's
That's a good
incredible.
one. This is more like a drama, like a
Okay.
like a written show.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like an HBO show, I guess you could say.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
super well made, really good. Remember the like the evil dude from Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah.
like the crazy, I forget his name, like white hair and he's got
Ron,
that crazy
Ron
face.
Perlman.
Is that his name?
Ron Perlman?
That's like the
Yeah.
most noticeable face.
Yeah,
on
Ron
Earth.
Perlman, yeah.
He's in the 2nd and 3rd season. Oh, the guy's fucking lights out.
Awesome.
Lights out.
So my binge it is on Netflix. It's a show called Manifest. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched it. I had Lost vibes. It's the airplane gets
The airplane like disappears and
disappears.
Like, comes back.
Like so,
It's tight.
It's like the plane's going. There's like some electric surge, and then it just lands, and they go.
They come back.
They
like
come
5
back,
years
and they're like,
later or
"Yo,"
something like that.
when it lands, they go, "You guys were gone for 5 years." And like you guys have been missing. Everybody
Dun,
thinks you're
dun, dun,
dead.
dun.
Everybody thinks you're dead, and they're like, "Yo, we just landed. Like nothing has changed in our world." And like so, the people on the plane literally hasn't aged. They literally just thought they landed, and the whole world is 5 years later. Pretty crazy. So I'm like on
That's
episode
fucking
like
lit.
I'm on like episode like 4 or 5. It's sick.
It's a cool show.
Fucking crazy.
All right, what do you got? What do you got?
I'm binging golf. Do you guys play any golf?
No, but you've been hot in this golf
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Do you guys play regularly?
No.
I'm trash.
All right, so I'm trash. Yeah, I'm fucking
fucking
absolute
trash.
dog shit. Anyway, I've been playing golf every weekend for the past 3 weekends with Kevin. We suck, but it's a blast dude,
Yeah.
to go out there.
Crush and
My
brews.
father's really good, but yeah, get
golf
up early.
Golf
crush
is
and
key to
brews.
go with someone that's in your same wavelength.
Oh yeah, you can't go with anyone that's really good because
Yeah,
they're gonna get pissed.
Well, yeah, because if you're really good or really competitive, and you go with someone who's just trying to drink and sucks and loses,
Yeah, slice half my balls. in
3
my
boxes
hand.
of balls.
Each
that's
tee,
no
how many
fun.
balls you losing?
Oh, the drive off the tee
Yeah.
is gone. Yeah, bro, it's way right, gone.
I'm a rider guy too.
Yeah,
I'm always right.
Gone, bro.
New box of balls every single time.
Yeah, you know I'm buying the best ones, bro.
full 18 pack.
Yeah, $35 fucking dozen gone.
you have to. Yeah,
gone.
Yeah.
But golf. And now that I watched a couple golf videos on TikTok, every fucking other video on TikTok is golf.
Yeah, you got it started.
I'm on golf TikTok right now. God damn it.
Down the rabbit hole.
All right, maybe we'll have a golf outing.
Yeah, let's go. Honestly,
Let's go.
I'm
I'm
trash.
trash, but I'll go.
Hey, honestly, we'll go play the Cloud9 hole at Angel Park in Summerlin.
yeah.
It's at night.
Let's do
and
that.
It's just 9 holes.
Yeah, 9
all,
holes is
all
right.
par threes.
Let's do that.
You just
I'm
take
in.
one
Yeah, you
club, 2
can't.
clubs.
I don't need a 440-yard Shadow Creek.
No, I-
Like,
Nah,
Trash.
just the wedge and the putter, man.
Yeah,
That's all
let's
you
do that.
need.
Yeah.
I'm in. I can do
the-
that.
someone will come up and hey, sir, I saw your shot. You can leave now. You can get out of
We
here.
got to get the light up, the LED balls though.
All right, let's go get 3
'cause
packs.
I'm losing them, obviously. So I need to see when it's way in the desert.
Yeah,
you know?
way over there.
We'll create a video for that.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, guys. As always, thank you at the Residency Pod on Instagram. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Later.